Please check out the previous parts before going into this one because this will be very confusing to newcomers. Sorry if this took more time to upload. I'm getting lazy and I think I might be going to have to take a break in between postings so that I won't burn out. So forgive me if the uploads start becoming slower. Reminder, I will be basing this off of the Kimetsu no Yaiba recap movie, which is basically this whole arc but a movie with a few cuts here and there and some changes. The subtitles may be different. Disclaimer, this is made purely for entertainment for us fans of Haikyuu and Demon Slayer. None of the art/pictures/characters here are mine. I'm only responsible for putting this all together. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. Without further ado, let's get into this. In the broadcasting program's chat, have you told Atsumu? Atosamu, yeah, he was really shocked. So will he be joining us next? No, he ran out the house as soon as I finished explaining it to him and didn't bother talking his phone with him. He was muttering something on his way out but I couldn't understand. I was going to chase after him but he said he was going to check on Amikun and yelled at me to not follow him. Don't you guys live like 6 hours away? It's only 3 hours and a few minutes if you take the train. I debated on following him but I'd just rather chill at home watching some demon action. Who's Amikun? That's Atsumu, nickname for Tsukasa. Oh, it doesn't really fit him. Atsumu's on his way to Tokyo right now? He's gonna miss out on some quality tea though. He seems to be quite worried about Tsukasa-san. Is there a reason? I think I might know but it's Atsumu's secret to tell. It's good that you're respecting his privacy but almost everyone already knows. Oh, I guess that explains that. Huh? Why did Atsumu-san run after Tsukasa-san? You idiot Bimpo, the piss hair has feelings for the germaphobe. Shirabu. What? Everyone can already tell, I didn't. That's because you're really dense, Lev. I bet you know about that, huh? Wyaku-san? Huh? Shut up as if you can talk. Break it up guys, it's not the time to talk about your love lives. Break is over. Continuing with the program, it's time. Will they figure out what to do with the demon? Hopefully. The broadcasting shows Tanaka and Hinata both with their swords out. Just chop off their limbs. Have you no sympathy for those poor demon slayers? They're already dead. Some of them are still alive. One of the demon slayers comes rushing towards Hinata but Kinoshita manages to block it for him with his sword. Are you sure you'll be alright on your own? You looked like you were about to, earlier. A controlled slayer attacks Kinoshita but he protects himself, with his sword. The spiders reattach the previously cut threads of the fallen demon slayers that were on the ground. Kinoshita taking one for the team. Did Kinoshita just leave the stronger fighters to someone of lower rank than him? Hinata drags Rinnosuke with him to the direction of the demon. Please don't do that. Hinata and Tanaka are shown running toward the demon's location. Imagine having to get scolded by your underclassmen. Can't relate. But you do get scolded a lot by your upperclassmen for multiple things. Didn't have to expose like that, you know. How do you get Maniu from Shu? Question mark. She's a simple enough name to remember. Your senses also said that it wasn't gonna rain, even when there were rain clouds and the weather forecast said otherwise. So you didn't bring an umbrella with you, and when it did rain you ended up sharing Noya's umbrella. I remember that. And then Tanaka-san was like, how was I supposed to know it was going to rain? A bunch of spider webs are shown to be in the path they're taking as Tanaka aggressively removes them with his arms as he's running. The sound of someone's foot stomping on the ground can be heard.
また出やがったぜ。
This bunch should be more powerful than the ones they fought earlier, so they should be careful. The back of a female demon slayer is seen facing the camera while Hinata and Tanaka are standing in front of her with a fighting stance ready. She's alive? The other ones were either dead or on the brink of death. Getting controlled and being forced to kill your allies is absolutely awful. Gross. I can't look. Speaking of which, where are Royakawa and Kageyama? They must be still making their way to the mountain. Welp, guess I'm having nightmares tonight. Poor girl. This is getting hard to watch. The scene changes.
あなたたちに倒せるかしら。私に近づけば近づくほど糸は太く強くなり、お人形も強くなるのよ。
The demon continues to pull the threads for her puppets to bend to her will. They aren't dolls. They're human beings who have feelings. Demons are really cold-hearted.
母さん。勝てるよね。
The demon mother was surprised at her son's sudden appearance and her face's expression shifted to show her looking really frightened. She looks really scared. Is that demon stronger than her? They could be.
ちょっと時間がかかりすぎじゃない？
The mother looks petrified just from the words he's saying.
早くしないと父さんに言いつけるから。
He said those words so calmly, yet as soon as the mother registered those words, her breath hitched and her pulse quickened. She looked completely terrified. Is she being abused?
大丈夫よ。母さんはやれるわ。必ずあなたを守るから。だから、父さんはやめて。父さんは。
Her whole body's shivering and cowering in fear. That confirms it. Even if you're a demon, you can't escape this, huh? Even if they're demons, that's too far. Don't pity a demon. They killed multiple humans before and they won't hesitate to do it again. This is seriously also messed up.
だったら早くして。
Rui walks away and when he leaves, his mother starts to hyperventilate. She then begins to tug on the threads violently, panic clearly affecting her mind and body. Good, she's panicking. That makes it easier to make mistakes. Hinata and Tanaka-san should be able to survive this. The threads controlling the female prepares her to swing her sword. Ozaki strikes and Hinata quickly jumps backwards in order to avoid the attack. Ozaki swings her sword, fast and repeats slicing with her sword over and over again. She seems to be trying her best to resist but to no avail. Swing. Slash. The threads forcibly moved her body, damaging her in the process. She lets out a scream of pain but moves to strike Hinata over and over, however he manages to block every single blow.
鬼が糸で無理やり体を動かしているから骨が折れてもお構いなしだ。
Ozaki jumps and slams her sword at Hinata but he once again blocks the attack.
ひどい。
Even if the mother's being abused, that doesn't give her the right to hurt others. The demon slayers really have it bad, don't they? It's a pretty demanding job. I imagine you have to prioritize killing the demon over your own life. I don't think I'd be able to do that. Don't put yourself down. If you train, you could do the same. I'd like to keep my life, thank you very much. As expected, demon slayers are really cool.
しぶといわね。これなら。
The spider demon mother tugs on another set of strings.
この音。
More of them? Two other demon slayers who both looked worse than the rest were forced to appear to fight for the will of the demon. One's bones were dislocated and looked like it's been twisted several times, while the other looked to be on the verge of death. What the hell? Disgusting. That demon is pure evil and must be slain. This is terrible. Horrifying, more like
殺してくれ。手足も骨
The demon slayer's having trouble just speaking due to the severe injuries he has.
骨が内臓に刺さってるんだ。動かされると激痛で耐えられない。どのみちもう死ぬ。助けてくれ。とどめを刺してくれ。
I expected this job to be hard, but seeing it for myself is. And Goshiki, do you still want to be a demon slayer after seeing this? Yeah. Even if it's scary. I want to help protect others from demons. That's a great mindset to have, but I don't want my kuhai to get hurt. I'll train to become strong enough to protect myself. I don't think you understand the point. I actually think it's quite cute. Goshiki is cute, I mean, not the demon slayer wanting to be killed.
よし、わかった。待ってくれ。何か助ける方法。
Hinata really cares about his comrades, doesn't he? The severely injured demon slayer has no choice but to follow the will of the demon mother as he's made to move with the intent to kill Tanaka. Tanaka successfully dodges every attack without a scratch. I could say the same thing to you. The poor demon slayer strikes again and again, but Tanaka keeps on blocking him with his two swords. He's got a point. Like he said, it's painful every time he moves, might as well put them out of their misery. Futokichi. Don't give up so easily. You haven't even tried to find ways to help them. I doubt Hinata wants to take someone else's life. But this is taking up all their time. If they get to the demon, the less casualties. You can already see what kind of demon slayer Futokichi-san would be.
こいつらも早いから、もたもたしてたらこっちがやられるぞ。分かってる。考えるから待っててくれ。技は使いたくない。でも糸を切ってもまたすぐ繋がる。動きを止めるには。そうだ。
Hinata runs away from Ozaki. What could be his plan to save the other demon slayers? Hopefully nothing stupid. The girl whimpers in pain as she's forced to chase after Hinata.
よし、ついてくる。てめえ、何をぐるぐると逃げ回ってんだ。ふざけんじゃねえぞ。
Can't you tell, Hinata that has a plan? He's less like himself but not as worse as Noya. Tanaka seems dumber than usual. Speaking of which, where is the Karasuno Libero? Please don't tell me he got lost. Hinata suddenly stops and turns around to grab onto Ozaki. He used a breathing technique to make himself stronger. Zero, you can do that? If I learn this, I could become a great ace. Goshiki. Hinata throws her. Is it really that strong? Teach me, Hinata. And me too. You two idiots. It could benefit us if we learn this and apply this to volleyball. Hinata throws her over a tree and the threads get caught up on its branches. Good thinking, Hinata. Congrats on finally learning how to use your brain.
No.
Tanaka carelessly throws away both of his swords as runs from the injured demon slayer who keeps swinging his sword around. He then turns around to grab with his bulky arms. Don't be so negligent with your swords. You could lose them and hurt someone. And throws him outwards, the threads getting caught up in the tree. He laughs and celebrates like a madman. I don't know him. Their screams then show Hinata having to shield himself from the dead-looking demon slayer's sword. We're back with the spider demon mother as she is shown shaking along with the threads at her fingertips. A glimpse of what seems to be a demon is shown tied up in the threads somewhere. What the? Is that her most powerful puppet? Probably. The scene changes to Tanaka pointing at what he's done and boasting about it in front of Hinata. Tanaka-san seems really childish right now. Tanaka marches on to the next one. The scene is then replaced with the spider demon mother.
もう必要ないわ。脆い人間の人形は役立たず。
Wait, is she going to?
役立たず。
As she pulls the threads, the necks of the victims are twisted, killing them instantly. Tanaka and Hinata were both horrified at the sight. I think I'm gonna puke. Fucking hell. Oh my god. What the heck? This is nauseating. Everything was going well. Everyone expresses their disgust for the demon. The camera doesn't show Hinata's face as he slowly walks over to their fallen comrade and went down on one knee as looked over the dead body of their ally. His aura darkened and the air thickened. Tanaka could feel this intense anger radiating from him. Oh, he's pissed. Now you've fucked up.
行こう。そうだな。
Flash forward minutes later to show Hinata and Tanaka continuing their journey to the demon's location.
こっちだ。かなり近づいているぜ。
Please end this quickly before you guys and more people get killed.
風向きが変わって鼻も利くようになってきたぞ。これなら鬼の位置がわかる。
That's great.
匂いはあと2つ。
Is it the huge thing from earlier?
いる。猪之
俺の方が先に気づいてた。
I doubt that.
その首ぶった切ってやるぜ。
Tanaka jumps to attack. Do they have to cut off the demon's head in order to really kill it? Video is paused. Yes. The swords they own are not just any old regular katana, they're special swords made specifically for the Demon Slayer core. They're called Nichiren blades and they're one of the few things that can kill a demon. You have to use a Nichiren blade to cut off the demon's head as that is its weak spot. Did the system just reply to us? Whoa. What the hell? The system is now unable to reply to your questions. Please ask your questions after the break. Wait, chat is muted for 6 minutes, video is playing. S jumps to attack, he notices something and then the demon's body blocks Tanaka's attack from above with its blades for hands.
こいつ。首がね。
Break time has commenced. 20 minutes until continuation with the program, to be continued. I'm sorry once again if this looks rushed and if it has any mistakes at all. I'm seriously running low on motivation and ideas for the reactions. As I was making this I realized that I hadn't let them react to Tanaka's change of body. By that I mean how muscular he's gotten since Inistick's really ripped. So yeah, let's pretend they already did because I'm not sure how to add that in this late. And wow, this was long. I feel like the parts are just gonna keep getting longer and longer. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this.